Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special double build-in review for you. A couple of Speed Champions sets from the August wave. Stick around because these are pretty cool. I'm Mighty Joe, and you're watching. Hey everyone, once again welcome back to another clicktastic episode of Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe. On today's show we're going to be reviewing two of the August wave Speed Champions sets. We're going to be reviewing the Dodge Challenger Hellcat and the Bugatti-77240. The Dodge Challenger Hellcat is set number 77237, consists of 390 pieces, and is rated for ages 9 and up. This is a really cool looking set that has 0 stickers in it. Everyone is super surprised to learn that there is a Speed Champion set with no stickers. It's a really cool, simplistic design that really captures the look and feel of the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. And this is going to be one heck of a cool looking little build to put up on the shelf with my other Speed Champions cars. Really, really cool. Now the Bugatti-77240, which means 110 in Italian in case you were wondering. This is set number 77240. Consists of 290 pieces and is also rated for ages 9 and up. Really, really cool looking supercar. They did a pretty good job approximating what it's supposed to look like in Lego form compared to what the actual car looks like. It's really hard to get those really smooth, sleek designs when you're building with bricks. But I think Lego did a really good job putting this one together. So let's go ahead and open up the boxes and see what comes in them. Alright, so we'll go ahead and unbox the Hellcat first. Let's do the pour. Alright, so first off we do have our instruction book. Typical Lego instruction book. Very well illustrated. Easy to follow. Great color match. Simplistic instructions that show you where to put everything. This one here does not have any outlines as far as color to show you where the parts go, but it does have clear indicators of where the parts go with little arrows, and you should be able to follow it with pretty much no problem whatsoever. And it looks like this set consists of 5 bags and the car chassis right here. So we've got 5 bags, car chassis, and the booklet. All right, let's go ahead and open up the Bugatti. Put the pour on with this one. Oh my. Cardboard pieces everywhere. All right, now this, on the other hand, this car does come with a fair amount of stickers, but we don't mind. We're doing pretty good with stickers lately. And then here is the book on that one. And it's really strange because they're both August wave vehicles, but this book here for the Hellcat has got a nice thick spine on it. It's a nice thicker book, and this one is more of the paper stapled instructional booklet. So let's take a look at this one. This one here also very clearly printed, telling you which parts you need to grab and put in. But again, this one is also not marked with any kind of coloring. It just has arrows showing you where to put the pieces, but it should be no problem. So yeah, and then we've got in this set, it looks like we've got 4 bags and a bag of rim elements. It looks like there's quite a few. I don't know what the difference is. They all look the same, but I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. And of course, there is also a chassis in this one. All right, so there are the pieces. This shouldn't take us very long to put together, and we can get you a cool review of the Dodge Challenger Hellcat and Bugatti 77240. All right, folks, those are the parts. Let's get them snapped together and get you a cool review of these two Speed Champion sets. Are you ready? Let's go! Alright friends, those are the builds. Now let's take a deeper look at the Dodge Challenger Hellcat and the Bugatti-77240. So as usual, we'll go ahead and begin by looking at our minifigures. Our first minifigure is this cool looking little guy right here. He's got a nice printed shirt. You can see that the back of his shirt looks like a mechanic shirt. Has a little design there with the Dodge Challenger on it. And then the front's got some print as well. He does come with his traditional wrench. And he has only one expression, so he seems pretty happy. And if I were driving a Hellcat, I'd probably be pretty happy as well. But that's our minifigure. And now taking a look at the Hellcat, man, what can I say? This thing was really cool. The design elements, the techniques in building this were just really cool. A lot of the design choices they had, I'd never seen anything like it. You can see that we do have all printed pieces on this one. We've got the SRT there, and we've got the Dodge emblem in the middle. We do have the two Hellcat emblems on the fenders. That's pretty cool. And we've got a little bit of a looks like a little tint on the windshield. I may be wrong. It may just be all the black on it. I'm not too thrilled about the wheels, but I guess they look pretty cool. They give it a mean look. The back window is really small, and there is no back seat. And strangely enough, there was nothing to put in those window holes for the side, for the back right there. But this is a really solid build, and I think it came out amazing. And you can see the little horn or tooth elements here on the front splitter. The only thing missing is the little yellow pieces that people leave on there. But yeah, our minifigure can sit in the car. The car itself does have a printed dash element. Kind of hard to see. But it's also got a coffee cup in there. That's my kind of guy right there. Now looking at the Bugatti, our Bugatti driver is a female, and she's got this really cool little printed, I don't know if it's a sweatshirt or a jacket, but it's got some cool printing on it. She also does have only one expression and is carrying her trusty wrench. Pretty awesome. And then looking at the Bugatti itself, this thing is sweet. I mean, the building techniques to make the grill was pretty cool. I snapped on those blades and I was wondering what is going to happen with these, and then it asked you to tilt them in, and I was like, I see it now. There is a mixture of printed elements as well as sticker elements, and they don't look too bad. Here's some printed elements right here on the side, along with some stickers. We do have Bugatti printed, and it's funny because you can't see it, but it's printed over here. I don't know if I put it on wrong, or it's kind of weird because you can't see the printed Bugatti element under the spoiler. I'll double check and see if I did something wrong, but no, I think that's the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, this is a really cool looking vehicle. Got the little intakes that look like cheese graters on the side. And of course, the driver does also fit in here. Just got to pop off the top. And you can see that there is an element printed in the dash. But yeah, really cool looking little set. I really loved the use of the hatchets as the rear diffuser. That was cool. It's really funny because, I mean, from the back it just looks like, you know, an air diffuser. But when putting it together, you notice they're using 3 cleavers, 3 hatchets. And it came with 8 wheels, 8 wheel covers, and I was trying to figure out why. But the instructions kind of showed that you needed 2 of one kind and 2 of the other. And I think it's because the wheels are directional. So I couldn't see a difference in them. So I went ahead and I just made sure all the wheels were facing the right way to the front, so that way they would match. We got some more printing up here on the windshield. Really cool. Yeah, these Speed Champions are really nice. There are 2 more in the August wave. I don't think I'm going to be able to get those. But before August is over, I did want to go ahead and review these 2. And yeah, definitely recommend these guys. These are really neat and were really fun to build. Okay friends, that's going to do it for my build and review of the Speed Champions Dodge Challenger Hellcat and the Speed Champions Bugatti-77240. I hope you enjoyed this build and review, and if you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button, share it with your friends, drop a comment down below, tell me what you liked about these sets, maybe what you didn't like, and also if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I will put some affiliate links down in the description below if you'd like to pick these sets up for yourself, have them delivered to your home. The affiliate links are there to try and get a little bit of a kickback from these companies to try and keep purchasing sets. So if you would please use those links to purchase, it would be really greatly appreciated. Helps out the channel more than you know. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and remember, when life starts getting you down, just take it brick by brick. See ya.